Hello and welcome again to Training on the Go. Now today we are going to talk about pensions. Pensions is something that everybody should consider, no matter your age, no matter of your plan. You need to consider pension as soon as possible. Now you have two kinds of pensions. One is the state pension, which you can't touch. You have to withdraw when you reach the retirement age. But some people have a private pension, another pot of money they are contributing, and you can check this on your payslip. So on top of your national insurance contributions, which is your state pension, you are probably contributing for another private pension with your job. That pension, you can control it if you're smart. What do I mean by that? Well, if you invest it in either a SIP or a SAS, and I'm going to put the acronym down there, you can play a little bit more and you can have control of your pension. Now, for example, for a SAS, what you can do, you need to understand, first of all, what is the value of your pension. So no matter how many years you've been working at your current job, what you can do, you can phone the pension provider and ask them, what is my transfer value? Now you need to understand the transfer value, because that transfer value is a projection of the money you're going to get when you retire based on your future contributions. Now that transfer value, you can actually transfer it, that's why it's called transfer. And but for some pension schemes you cannot transfer unless you leave the job, okay, or unless you opt out of that pension scheme. So what you can do, first of all, phone the pension provider, ask them what is my transfer value, and you will be surprised, believe me. And then with the transfer value, you can potentially set up a SAS or a SIP, and then you can transfer it into these pension schemes. Now these pension schemes will allow you to invest in property. Not any properties, you have to invest it in commercial properties. Now pensions, remember, is tax-free, so you cannot play too much once it is in the pension. However, what you can do, you can buy commercial properties. Now commercial properties only, not normal buy to let, because in the pension you can only buy commercial properties. Now I know the serviced accommodation is considered kind of commercial, however you cannot buy serviced accommodation into your pension. The pension can potentially borrow 50% of the pot of your money. Now let's say you have £60,000 transfer value, you transfer into a SAS. The SAS can borrow from the lender, like a normal bank, can borrow 50% of that pot. So 50% of 60,000 is 30,000, and you can add it on top of the 60,000, which is 90,000, which means you now have £90,000 available to purchase a commercial property. Okay, so you're leveraging that money. Now all the money that you're getting from the rent of the commercial property, you can then put it into your pension. And the beauty of this is that you can withdraw your pension. You can start to withdraw your pension when you are 55, okay, not 65 or 67 or 70 or whatever age they're going to change it when you get there. So 55 years old, you can withdraw your pension. You can either use it as a lump sum or monthly payments, that's entirely up to you, but that means you have now control over your pension. Now probably you're asking, can I buy to let? The straight answer is no. However, you could potentially lend money from your pension to a sponsoring company, so a limited company, which maybe you are the director of, and then from there you can buy to lets for your limited company, and your limited company then is going to pay back the pension, okay, so the loan that you got through your pension. So straight answer is no, you cannot buy to let with your pension scheme. However, you could lend it to yourself or to the limited company, which is a sponsoring company, and then you can buy to let and you can feed both. Now in some cases probably you want to consider not buying the commercial property straight into your pension because you want to claim capital allowances. Now this is a very, very interesting topic, and you really need to understand this one properly. Now, capital allowances is an amount of money that you have as an allowance. Okay, you can earn an amount of, let's say the capital allowance is, I don't know, £50,000. That means that you can earn up to £50,000 without paying any tax. Okay, that's your tax allowance, your capital allowance. You can claim it only once in a lifetime. So make sure your commercial property you're buying never had the capital allowance claimed, and you can do this. So let's say, for example, you have a LLP, limited liability partnership, you buy the commercial property, you claim the capital allowances. Please speak to an accountant, okay? They can help you with this. An accountant is qualified to do this. And then once you claim the capital allowances, then you can transfer it. It's called in-specie transfer, okay, to your pension. So in that case, you're not paying all the extra bits and pieces. You just transfer it to your pension. But you already claimed the capital allowances. You don't need to do anything with it. You can transfer it into the pension. The pension now can earn money, and then you can withdraw money from your pension when you're 55. Now, I hope this has been useful. Again, if you enjoyed this video, click subscribe, comment below. I'm going to answer all the questions you may have, and share as much as possible this channel. See you soon. Bye bye for now.